gather round. OG7 back here. And today we're going to talk about all things pimping here on the Pimping channel. Hey guys, check this out, man. This is going to be a short video, hard hitting video. And the reason being, man, I just want you to understand something that I practice a thing called mirroring, which comes from NLP. And what is mirroring? All mirroring is you get around a person and that you would like to become, and you actually mirror and model what they do, so that you call fake it until you make it. You act like that person until you've adapted their behaviors and you've brought them onto yourself. And I want you guys to mirror and model what I do. And the first thing I do, guys, I do a lot of research on the internet here, guys. And what I did was I found this. Well, actually, a good friend of mine turned me on to these ladies. And the one lady's name is Celina Powell. Her other friend's name is Eliza. I don't know her last name, but when you do a search for her, she's got a lot of stuff on Pornhub. She's just a slut. She's just a whore, man. She probably got STDs out the yin yang. And I felt this video was important for all you wannabe pimps, homie. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to teach you the pimp game straight up, straight from women's nature, bro. To teach you to look at women through the eyes of a pimp and not the eyes of a simp. So I'm gonna put the video description link in the I'm gonna put the video link in the description, and it's gonna go over to this YouTube channel called No Jumper. He's got over 3.5 million subscribers. I don't know if this dude's a porn star or what he is, but he's a white dude with a lot of tattoos. I guess he's got a hot wife, and they do a lot of threesomes and shit. I'm not sure. I don't. I just my One of my associates turned me on to it. The reason I'm bringing this up to you guys, man, here at the Pimping channel, because I want you to understand something. Um, if you are not a pimp, then you are a simp, dude. If you're not a Mac Daddy, you are a trick to women. And this video here that I want you to watch, guys, epitomizes the way that young girls nowadays think. And the reason this is important is why is it so important to care what young girls think? Is because young girls influence the culture of our society, and here's why. So, socialization, social media, that's the young girls' fucking playground, man. These young girls, they're in their early 20s. Not only are they exemplifying the whole lifestyle, and they're encouraging all young girls to be hoes, but it just lets you know how women nowadays think they just want to be hoes, man. So this one I say, let a hoe be a hoe. And if a hoe wants to be a hoe, you gotta listen to these young girls, man. So there's two types of young girls on Instagram, man, or the internet. Like these two girls, they just want to get the dick, and they're two friends here. One just wants to get fucked down, and the other one is trying to get famous from being fucked. She wants to get money. You know what I mean? And so I want you to understand something. If a woman just likes to fuck a lot, bro, you should take her talents, man, and then help her to utilize that to and improve your bank account, because it's in a woman's nature to want to. These women are just being who they are. To me, I don't even think they hit the genetic lottery. I think I would give both of them a 7. Without the makeup, they're probably 5s. Their bodies aren't even muscular. They're just, average build or whatever. They got a lot of makeup on, a lot of false eyelashes and makeup, and their hair is done. But if you were to see them in the morning, bro, you would just be like, it's just like after you bust a nut on a girl. I don't care if she's a titty, you bust a nut on her, she immediately drops down 2 levels, right? So all I want you guys to understand, man, if you are not a pimp, then you are a trick. You know what I mean? If you're not an alpha male, then you're a beta male bitch boy. And you don't want to be a beta male anymore, because all this you treating women with respect and treating them nice and putting them on a pedestal, they are beneath you. These women like to get shit on, pissed on. They'll eat shit. They'll do anything when they get sexually aroused, bro. So you wanna use that like this movie I saw with Jet Li. It's called Unleashed. And he found this Chinese dude, man, and he beat him and submitted him. And the dude had so much anger on that when he took the collar off of his neck, whatever was in front of him, he just destroyed it, man. And then once he put the collar back on his neck, he subdued him. So I want you to understand, your job is to not fall into lust with these women, because, dude, you have to have mastery over yourself, and that comes from mastery over your loin. That's what makes a pimp so dangerous. And I actually have a course on here, all things pimping. It's called Pimping. And I'm going to talk to you about the different types of pimps. There's different types of pimps. There's a gorilla pimp. There's a psychological pimp. There's a sexual pimp, right? And then there's the intimidation pimp. And then there's what I was called. I was a drug pimp. Like women that use drugs, I would actually get women on drugs. And then when they were fiending for drugs, I'd make them sell their pussies and bring the money back to me. And I would just, I would just give them drugs, man. You know what I mean? And I had the best drugs in town, so they kept coming back to me. So maybe that was a niche market that I found. But I'm gonna teach you guys the psychological game behind pimping as well, so you can pimp a woman's. Once you pimp a woman's mind, her body will follow. And these women right here are just waiting to be led. And I want you to break out of that fucking beta male paradigm, that bitch boy shit, and understand that your job is to dominate women. Because if you don't, their very nature dominates them, so then therefore dominate you, and you'll be the guy getting shit and pissed on and not getting any money out of it. So, man, I want you guys to understand this is not to entertain you, this is to educate you and enlighten you. So, even if you don't like what I'm saying, subscribe to my channel and go ahead and hit the notification bell for all, which is the dark one, notification all, and thumbs up the video, even if you don't like it, so it gets more views and more ratings, and it gets out there. And share the video, even if you clown like, hey, listen to what this fool's talking about, because you know what? When you get past the emotional trauma of me checking your little panties, you understand. If you're not alpha, you're beta. If you're not a Mac Daddy, you're a trick. You understand? So let's go ahead and enjoy this ride. Watch those videos. Do this homework. I'm going to put out one video a week. I want you to go ahead and watch this video. Then go ahead and watch the full video that he's got, No Jumper has in his description. And watch all the other videos on these girls. Even go to their porn channel. You just see that they're dirty and nasty. And you need to utilize that. Utilize their natural talents to get the money that you deserve to have. Until next time, OG Simback out.